Hey guys, Artavick here bringing you a 2v2 today. We are on Alliance of Defiance. Playing for today, spawning in the south, we've got Guard2707 playing as the Brits, and his loadout is Commandos. Tactical support. And Royal Artillery. Teaming up with him is Brosras, playing as Soviets, who has shock rifle frontline. Mechanized support. And NKVD. Faced off against them, got Golden Ticket playing as OKW straight away into Breakthrough. That is Artavick. Pure Imagination, maybe Legio X Roma. Playing as Ostheer, who has Lightning War. Mobile Defense. And Jaeger Armor. Machine gun setting up, but nice sandbag positioning there. Should allow him to trade pretty effectively. In terms of rankings, I think it's like the rank 13 allies versus rank 17 Axis, or maybe it's the other way around, but yeah, very high ranking teams here. There's the old team. To see these guys a lot back in the day, Brosras and Guard2707. Sort of a dark region, as we've seen recently. Always coming in from the side, looking for the flank, but the pyros are there. Slow that down. Here comes the universal carrier, though. It should give Guard2707 a pretty big edge. Nice cut-off play here as well from Brosras, jumping onto both cut-offs. And quite a lot of success because of it. Interesting, though, he goes for 2 combat engineers very early on. And if you're unfamiliar with Brosras, he was always like a conscript player. Even when conscripts were not very good, he'd still play conscripts. So yeah, interesting to see him using more combat engineers in the early game now. Now the conscripts are good again. There's a carrier coming in for a light bit of harass. Got one fault into 3 Fusiliers, so really looking for that late game scaling. Is Artavick. Machine gun again getting caught out, taking a lot of damage from those Tommies. Could even get decrewed here. It's trying to get the decrew, but not quite able to. UC coming across. Oh, with the Wasp upgrade, okay. Wasp doing some nice damage there. In terms of tech, oh man, only just starting his battle phase 1 now. That is going to be quite punishing. Maybe not too bad, he is just retreating now. He can maybe stick around to build his tier 2. Might be alright, but either way, this Wasp forcing a full retreat. Nothing on the field for pure imagination right now. Conscripts here. Okay, the Flamer doing the heavy lifting. Looking for the white, but doesn't quite get it. Just jump out of the house even on low. Chip in for a bit of extra damage, but Artavick very quick to switch his targets. Not allowing Brosras to get away with that. That combat engineer Flamer, look at the damage it did. Super effective and can merge into it once again and keep it healthy. Okay, he's not going to go for that. Planting a tripwire. Very munitions efficient, and a mine over here. Wow, so that's part of the tactics. Very early sweeper here though. Artavick aware of the mines. Wasp kiting nicely against the Grenadiers. Looking for the white here maybe. Not enough damage. Just going forwards for a spray. Light amount of damage. Now we've got a sniper. Wow. Pure imagination. To a good Good start. Oh, he got in range for the Faust there. Wasp now wounded. Sniper picks off another Tommy and he retreats, in fact. Stonepire's coming in for a bit of a flank, forcing some retreats. It's the mine there though. Tripwire also going off, so quite a lot of bleed inflicted there by the traps laid. And jumps on top of the cutoff with the Stonepire's. Okay, that's interesting. Sniper coming through the middle or no? Just going for the cap, and the allies taking a bit of a backward step here, getting pushed back on both sides of the map as they try and take up. We've got a squad of guards coming in from Brosras though. Should help them get back onto the battlefield. And he's very intent on maintaining control of this building. It's not that strong. Doesn't have very many windows. Really more suitable for machine guns than squads, especially Soviet squads. Their firepower is not very well concentrated onto one or two weapons. Quantity over quality. Sniper in the middle. So only 2 kills. Going for a third now. And we've got a 2-2-2 out. I'm going to go hunting for that Wasp, I'm sure. Back there we've got a Vickers from Guard2707. I thought we might see a counter snipe attempt. That's going to be a Vickers. Not AEC tick yet either. So this 2-2-2 could give him some headaches, but it's coming in, you know, somewhat late. Around the 7-minute mark. Did suffer quite a lot of bleed, especially early on. And that sniper is quite expensive to get. 50% more than a squad of Grenadiers. So he was a bit strapped for manpower. 5-man upgrade now for Guard2707. And okay, he's going Vickers in the trench. Looking over the central VP. He's going for that early on. Wasp is exposed though. 2-2-2 going chasing. And nothing to stop the kill here. Ooh, abandoned though. He's going to have to stick around there. Yeah, does. He's got all the tools needed to get rid of this Vickers. He's got the sniper. He's got the 2-2-2, which could even come in from the blind side of the trench.
Enemy causing trouble, trying to take one of our points.
Okay, big push here from... oh, he's gone for a Puma first. Interesting option. Grenade in. But all these Soviet squads very, very low in health now. I don't know if he's got the firing power to win this. Guards in firing positions. But yeah, he's going to get pushed off. But yeah, generally I'm a bit hesitant about the Puma first in these kind of scenarios, because it does give the Soviet opponent, I feel, an opportunity to just go for like double guards here. There's a pretty strong answer to the Puma. It doesn't inflict enough manpower bleed, unlike the looks. But Brosras rather, is going to go for the Su-76 to try and counter this. Oh, guards forgotten about here, or maybe... Oh boy, and he dropped PTRS. He dropped a DP there as well. It's hard to see. Yeah, DP and a PTRS. 2 weapons down. Those guards late on the retreat. Oh, he's got some Piats on the engineers. Maybe just 1 Piat actually. Trying to avoid getting suppressed here, but not going to be successful. Commandos sneaking forwards though. Maybe he's going to go for the sniper kill with those. Camouflage their way forwards. He did, drop the glider, so it is a bit of a signal that he does have those commandos on the battlefield, but they are pretty sneaky. Commandos coming forwards. I'll leave cover here, opening up. Here comes the Su-76. Does outrange the Puma by 10 with its gun, but the Puma does have a sight advantage. Of course, the turret, so it's an interesting matchup. Brosras doesn't have AT grenades yet though. So if that Puma does go for a flank, he is not going to be terribly effective against it. Going for a long-range SU-76 barrage here. Clearing out the MG in the center. Sentry grenade forces the guards off. You see that guard, it's like one guard, 5 conscripts. Brosras making use of those conscripts to try and save a bit of manpower. Even using the SU-76 to try and attack a little bit of infantry here. But man, this is not looking good for the Allies. Brosras really struggling at the moment. Now we've got some Grenadiers coming across. Full on double team now. Interesting. Picked up a PTRS on the conscripts.
Marking and targeting of vehicles is now available.
Make them reasonably effective against the Puma, I suppose.
Taking what we have secured.
Sacrifice a bit of late game scaling on them though. And LMG there, the DP picked up on the Fusiliers. They're also going for the G43 package. Oh, manages to crawl his way into the trench. Oh, Commandos coming in from the side. Big gammon bomb. Looking for the wipe here on the machine gun. And he gets it. What about the mortar? Mortar in trouble. Puma coming across. Maybe with the smoke. The push. Just the push. SU-76 is there. Connects once. Oh, but he manages to get the recrew on the machine gun. And now the barrage into the smoke. Not sure entirely why the Commandos retreated there. A little bit confusing. Maybe a misclick from Guard2707. But man, I mean, as you can see from the territory control, Texas has had double fuel for what seems like 4 or 5 minutes now. This early on in the match, that is disastrous. They've Allies struggling for VP control, so they got off to like a decent start. First 4 minutes or so, but it's not been going too well for them since. Oh. Conscripts coming across to the other side now. It is pretty much wide open. And this is where the PTRS on the conscripts should be pretty good against the 222. Help force that away. Tech truck coming out for Artavick. Ready to put down his sphere. Backs him out for Brosras, but about to get flanked. No, Vickers in the trench, saving the day. Brosras gets on top of the cutoff, stalling things out there a little bit. So on top of the VP, and now this mine's getting cleared out on the fuel point. AT gun's setting up. And that's the end of the 222. Pretty sure he saw that AT gun with the Grenadiers there as well. Should have pulled it back. Bit of a shame, but he hasn't locked into Jaeger armor, and probably not that likely to, since Artavick's already picked a commander with the JT. So I guess we're going to be seeing Lightning War later on. Yeah, I mean, he could still go for it, of course. We do have a Mechanized support picked by Brosras, so most likely going to be up against the ISU-152. Obviously the Elephant and the JT are very strong against. But generally you can't afford both in a 2v2. Oh, Commandos do manage to get a flank on the sniper. And they get the kill. Very well executed there from Guard2707. Those kind of flanks require a lot of patience, a little bit of luck. And there we go, sniper down. And that is probably going to allow him to maintain control over here without that sniper harassing his Tommies. Very defensive positioning on this Schwer, like all the way back, not even covering this cutoff. Interesting. And we're hiding behind the building from SU-76. Going for the barrage, clearing out the machine gun. Guards coming in from the side. Looking for the MG kill. That was a grenade, not an incendiary into the building, so machine gun can hop back in safely after that. And there we go, guards fighting off the Fusiliers. SU-76. I was like, what's he up to? He should be firing at the Puma, but he's coming across to crush all these fences, open up the site for his machine gun to help him hold this fuel area. Meanwhile, we do have a mortar out from Pure Imagination. Didn't mention that, but helping with the Vickers in the trench. Oh, machine gun goes down to the Commandos, and this time he's looking for the Steel Fresh sniper, but it's not going to be enough. And the MG42 is stolen. I see down there by Guard2707. And allies, you know, they turn things around there. Guess it's probably because the Axis, you know, investing very heavily, going all the way up to tier 4. Slow things down a little bit for Pure Imagination, especially didn't have like a Panzer IV to help bridge the gap here. Here's a big fight back from the Axis. Golden ticket pushing forwards, or Artavick. And Brosras, interestingly enough, going for a mortar. Just to counter the machine gun, but now getting forced away. Oh, got mortar cover coming in on the back, going after the machine gun. But activate that a little bit slow. Most of the Axis units have already cleared that area. So not terribly effective there for Guard2707. Oh, what's a mine going for the attack ground on it? I wonder if the Puma hit that mine. Would he have killed it with the SU-76? Probably. Mortar pit down now in the center. Trying to bomb out the opposing mortar, it looks like. Which is in turn going after the Vickers in the trench, which is in a bit of trouble here. Got close enough for the grenade, but suppression cancelled it. And does allow him to jump out of the trench, but a slight miscontrol there sets it up on the exit. Luckily the suppression staying on just enough machine gun to make it away. The P-Green had broken the suppression like even 2 seconds earlier. I'm pretty sure he would have got the kill there. Okay, big push now from Brosras. This is where that mortar needs to be around to help deal with this machine gun. This building extremely low on health, could get destroyed by maybe even a grenade. Here comes the T-34. Big damage. Onto the fault. Screened he is, and now forcing away the machine gun. A lot of bleed here onto Artavick. Back on the other side, we've got a Brumbier harassing Guard2707, and in response to that, he's going for a Firefly.
Our opponents are seizing a sector.
Oh, I didn't even notice that. Second sniper went down for Pure Imagination. When did that happen? He's actually a little bit light in army now. He's got the Brumbier, but that's about it. Turned over his machine gun, lost 2 snipers. He's in a little bit of trouble.
3-inch mortar at the ready.
Okay, using the mortar barrage to try and clear out
We're losing a capture point.
the S-mines there. Interesting idea. Commandos equipped with the Brens here.
A Firefly is bombers ready to give someone a bloody nose.
And goes for a flank on the mortar. Gets the decrew. Will he go for the steal or not though? I don't think he really needs it. Would be nice to deny to the opponent. Maybe he can get up here with the Firefly and get the kill. And these Commandos are nasty, man. They get those elite Brens.
Fighter bombers ready to strafe targets of opportunity and target
Ooh,
area.
rifle grenade stops the steal on the mortar. And as a result of that, a lot of bleed from the Commandos. But here comes the Firefly. It's going to be very, very strong against the Bomber. T-34 is taking engine damage here. Oh damn, did I miss the Puma going down? No. Still alive. Oh, machine gun isn't though. Can decruise. Conscripts in the flank. And there we go. Brosras with another machine gun now to add to his collection. And going for a Zis. So it looks like he wants to try and stall for the 152 now from his position. And he does have a pretty comfortable position. A lot of units in his comp. Looks like Artavick going straight for the JT here, so experiencing a bit of a lull in his power level as he nears that. Ooh, gets killed just before he gets the recall. Now, if he ran straight there with the pose, I think he would have got it. Oh, how did they get revealed? Commandos coming forwards. And yeah, both sides retreating. Ooh! Mortar doing a bit of damage. Looks like T-34 considering switching sides here. Not full on health though. So we'll get engineered from one snare. A little bit risky to use it. Ooh! So Series 6 barrage nearly flattens that building. T-34 coming around the corner though, going after the Puma.
An HMG crew has been lost.
Marked vehicle, but T-34 misses the first shot, decides to disengage after that. Series 6 also a little bit low. And man, no float from Guard2707, just constantly using his munitions abilities, whether it be mines, tripwires. Vehicle. Oh! Puma doing a super long range shot. The T-34 there.
We now stand at 300 points.
No, well, forget what I said about him trying to save for the 152. He's gone for an SU-85. Okay. Maybe he's got the reads. We seen any other commander abilities from Golden Ticket? I'm not sure if he had Grand Offensive in his loadout or not. Maybe he's got the reads. The JT's going to be coming and maybe he doesn't want to use the 152. I'm not sure. Anyway, Jagdtiger heading out to the left. On the trench going down, similar position for the Vickers. Vickers does have the veterancy now, so it's going to have the bonus range. Look how far it can shoot. Commandos going to meet. Getting an ambush here. The ambush bonus helping them out, forcing away the Peregrines. JT making use of its anti-infantry supporting fire. It's the decoy on the MG there. Nicely done. Is he going to go for the steal or the kill? That will be his MG42. Oh, slight mistake there from Guard2707. Left his 6-pounder exposed and gets decrewed.
Tank guns is gone.
I don't think it's going to get killed though. JT pulling back. It's already 5 coming in from the side, but takes a big shot from the Jagdtiger. Pulls back for repairs. Oh, well-timed bundle grenade as the conscripts come around the corner. I think it's one model down, but could easily have been more. Oh, Firefly in front of the pack. War speeding out of there. Guards just left in firing positions here. C-76 going for some attack rounds through the trees. And MG, oh, what's he doing with that? That is a bad angle to set up on. But then the guards are strong enough there to win anyway. And just goes for a full retreat. Could maybe have merged into them with these incoming conscripts. Especially the 7-man squad. Okay, marked vehicle activated on the Yak Tiger here. He's got the mortar flare up, providing some sight. That's given Artavick a fright. He decides to pull back. I'm worried about getting rammed from some unusual direction in IL-2 bombing runs, but as we can see, Brosras doesn't have nearly enough munitions for that. Commandos here, doing some spotting, taking advantage of the camouflage. And here we go, Yak Tiger coming forwards. Wouldn't takes a lot of damage straight away. No spotting scopes, which does make the elephant so powerful. Go for some supporting fire here. He does have Fusiliers, can use the flares on them for spotting, and they also have very good sight range when they're upgraded with the G43s, but they're on the other side of the map battling it out here, so not around to support the Yak Tiger. And as predicted, it was Lightning War for pure imagination. Looks like he's saving for the Tiger. Ooh, Commandos ambushing the pack here. Now going hunting for the G42.
We are suffering losses.
Just losing something in the center. Yak Tiger in trouble. He's taking some damage. Conscripts getting in there for an AT grenade. C-85 on the chase down. Beer coming in from the side. Puma is there as well. We're bouncing. Guards sitting up in firing positions. Wow. Water coming in from the side, doing some pretty nice damage, but that is just too many Fusiliers. Guards outnumbered. Oh, I think those were crawlers there that died to the S-mines.
Enemy forces are securing our territory.
Going forwards. Connecting. Briefly saw a Katyusha in the build for Brosras, but switching over to another Su-85 instead. Interesting. Guard2707. He's got a lot of resources. I think he's going for a Comet. We've seen the war speed from him earlier. Yeah, that mortar is actually pretty nice. 9 kills now, Vet 3. I was doubting its effectiveness, but it's doing well. Alright, here comes the Tiger. Not backed up by that pack anymore. That got destroyed, so is vulnerable to the Firefly. It's got a wave of Grenadiers forcing back all of Guard2707 spotters here. Kite away.
An engineer unit is ready for action.
We've got marked vehicle activated on the Tiger now.
Points.
As you hear there, Axis dipping low now. The Yak Tiger has not been spike in power that they were hoping for. Maybe it will be the walking Stuka. So he's coming in for some supporting fire maybe on these conscripts. Conscripts spread out a little bit. And trot back up. He's going after the mortar, I think. Decent. 4 kills. Nearly got the D crew, but not quite. Oh, Fusiliers in trouble. So is the Puma. Oh, Jagdtiger coming in from the side with a big shot. Issue pulling back. Puma found to penetrate there. Missing now. Guards, guards! Oh, just out of range. Very, very close call there for Brosras. And here comes the bunker busting barrage, clearing out the trench. Firefly going for an attack ground, but doesn't get through the building. Now Axis is taking their claim in the center of the map. They'll try and turn the VP drain back onto the Allies, but the Allies have had a nice period here, the last like maybe 8 minutes or so. They've been performing very well. Now they're up against the 2 heavies. Oh, Brumby with a huge shot on the Commandos. Could go down here to the P-Greens on retreat. Oh, he's alive. Oh, SU-85 going chasing, going after the Tiger. No backup for it here, no packs. One SU-85 bounced. The Tiger gets away on 1 shot because of it. Yeah, this is... You almost lost it. They just need 1 more penetrating hit. It's all because he lost that pack earlier. Tiger thinking about switching sides, but decides against it. Eyes have already pulled back. Yeah, it's too close to his support, helping drive them off. Stuka ready to fire again. More in a similar position. Could be the target. Wow, I'm surprised the mortar pit can range that far. Must be on barrage. Yeah, so far I feel like the Jagdtiger hasn't been super effective. Guys have been doing a decent job avoiding it in the center. Oof. Is that an annihilation there? Oh boy! That was a huge walking Stuka barrage. Had, what was it, 2 or 4 kills before, now it's got 17. You got 13 kills with that 1 barrage, including wiping a conscript there, I'm pretty sure. Does manage to recruit the machine gun. But that was a devastating walking Stuka barrage. Okay, forced off the VPs again. Axis on the drain, down to 130. Launching out to this one on the far side, and he's got a pretty nasty force of infantry there. The Ober's starting to vet up now. Conscripts just don't stand a chance without the vehicle support. Well, support, weapon support, maximum suppression could also help a lot. Okay, finally we've got a pack for pure imagination.
We are losing territory.
And the Axis forces coming across to the center. We've got a mortar flare up. I suppose. No, that's a Fusilier flare up, in fact. Ooh, water pit almost takes down the Obers in the center. DP drop there by the Fusiliers. They get forced away. Back coming forwards. Landing on the Centaur, and I'm very surprised we're seeing the Centaur here instead of a Comet. Maybe he wants it for the anti-air. Brosras perhaps unwilling to go for the quad, which seems a little bit strange. And popping off target weak point again. Or the marked vehicle rather. To just stop the Puma from going in for the chase on the SU-76. Going forwards. Tiger also inching forwards. Ooh, big rifle grenade. MG very, very low. It's still alive though. And Greedy's behind the bush, I guess. Not firing that entire time. Pulling quite far back here, perhaps worried about the mortar pit shells. Brosras in control on the right, in control in the center. Man, it seems like every time the Axis get a little bit of traction, the Allies fight them off so quickly. Stuka ready to fire again. Going forwards. Ooh, big shot. The Fusilier flare spotting. Ooh, we're following up on that. Ooh, it's very close to getting the kill on the tank even. A couple really nice walking Stuka barrages there. Artavick. 5 coming forwards. Puma making use of the aim shot with the stun there. Yak Tiger switching sides. We're having trouble finding an angle, hiding behind the building. Ooh, wipe. Was that a wipe? The 2 miles just running way behind. I think it was a wipe, right? I'm not sure. Yeah, Yak Tiger just having a bit of trouble. Well, it's just, you know, avoiding the center, fighting on the 2 sides. And the Yak Tiger hesitant to, you know, switch sides, hard commit to one side. So doing a good job of limiting its effectiveness. It's a bit harder to use, you know, having to use those flares rather than just having the spotting scopes. P-greens go down there. P4 coming through the center. Should open things up a little bit. Maybe you could even go after the mortar pit, especially if he's backed up by the Yak Tiger. Trench down. Okay, Fusilier flare up. Yak Tiger still quite far back. Oh, walking Stuka ready to go again. Puma up to Vet 5 by the way. Okay, Firefly coming through to the middle. P4 on the run. Takes 2 big hits though. Stuka barrage coming through. Ooh. Pretty good hit again. That is 2 T-34s and they are inflicting a lot of bleed. Backed up by the SU now. They're going in for a bit of a crush. And the Puma away. Yak Tiger switching angles. 3 T-34s, they're going tank hunting, going after the Puma first off. Puma goes down, going for the Ram now. Ram onto the Yak Tiger, doesn't have enough munitions for the IL-2 bombing though. T-34 goes down, this one over here. Helpless, in come the SU-85s, but a little bit too late. Got the Stuka close air support up now as well. You can see some of these allied tanks going down. Firefly takes a lot of damage. But the Centaur taking down the planes pretty quickly. What happened there? Did we see 2 T-34s go down for Brosras? In exchange, Puma, was that it? Just the Puma? That ram did seem a little bit desperate. Maybe Guard2707 was lining up some tulips that we didn't get to see. SU-85, so we're quite far behind all that action. Now a lot of repairs required here for Brosras. He's only got one combat engineer. Oh, sniper coming in from the side. AT gun in some trouble. Yeah, gets decrewed. Centaur looking for the kill, but the sniper gets away. We're speeding out with the Centaur. Tiger on the chase down. Will he also pop his speed boost? No. Firefly coming in from the side. Bounces the first shot. Tries to get in range for the snare. Unsuccessful. Barrage coming in, but it looks like it's not going to hit too much. Already on the retreat, and your Brosras just requiring so many repairs right now. Can't stay on the map. Being forced all the way back in our axis in a dominant position. And looks like he's stuck around to kill that decrewed anti-tank gun also. Ooh. Brombier with the bunker buster, clearing out the machine gun. No trench to protect it this time. And a second sniper coming out from Pure Imagination. That's bold. Could be very, very strong. Now we're seeing the comment from Guard2707. There's still not that much anti-tank from Pure Imagination. You know, he's got the Tiger, he's got one pack, 2 squads with snares, but Comet could very easily find itself in a position we could get aggressive and out-position those pieces of anti-tank. Get some critical kills. Brosras just still forced off the map. Repairs just so slow for him. Can upgrade his sweepers on that combat engineer, make him a little bit faster. He really wanted to. He's got the munitions for it. Maybe not now. Popping the marked vehicle. On what? Brombier. And that goes down. Well, I think that was a button as well, right? Okay, Brombier down. That was nice. Nice pickup for the Allies. They still have a large VP lead, despite everything that's happened. Oh, big shot. SU-76 in trouble. Tail in the nick of time. Oh boy, here we go. T-34 going for some daring plays. Trying to flank the pack here. Gets out. Almost got the kill in the pack though. I think if they had, maybe they would have charged in a little bit more aggressively there, the Allies. But the Allies looking to get some teamwork action happening here. Try to knock out these Axis heavies. And luckily for them, I don't think I've seen very many mines from the Axis at all. So these kind of aggressive plays are probably going to work pretty well for them without any mines being around. Here we go. This is a lot of tank destroyers and the Comet all together. JT coming around the corner though. Oh boy, he's going for an attack ground. You can see the difference that spotting scopes make on the Elephant. Tiger in trouble. Comet going for the kill and he gets it. What's up next? We do have marked vehicle back again. Going for the ram on the Jagd Tiger. Connects and engine damage. Man, that's pretty unlucky for golden ticket there. Now we've got their supremacy coming in, as well as the IL-2 bombing run. P4 going down in the back. That Firefly spitting out so much damage. Now Allies on the run. Well, mission accomplished for them. They took down the Jagd Tiger. As well as the Panzer IV. Centaur goes down there. And now Axis pushed all the way back, losing both their heavies. Pure imagination. Losing this Tiger like that. Really, really bad. That's what gave the Allies the green light to get so aggressive. Look at this. Just like 2 squads. Artavick. Panther, but that's just getting blasted by this Firefly. Fully vetted up, it's got the damage bonus. So it's just hitting so hard right now. And these double snipers, they're doing alright, but they did leave Pure Imagination quite vulnerable to that tank assault. They've since picked up a second pack though. Might have been too little too late. Because okay, holding on. Double snipers through the center as well. Axis hanging in there, but they're just so down on army size right now. It seems hard to believe they'll be able to make this happen. Snipers on retreat now. Panther coming in. But here comes the T-34. It's going to go for a ram. Barrage into the center, not hitting too much. Walking Stuka has been pretty nice so far though. With 2 kills. He got that very, very late as well. Okay, fresh Tiger for Pure Imagination. Plenty of fuel for him. Similar story for Guard2707 also with a large bank of fuel. Brosras, not so much, having lost quite a few T-34s. Ooh, Sternpires go down so quickly in the center. Those mortar pits are just so nasty. These capping squads. WS-285s going hunting for the Panther. Back, double snipers working nicely in the center. Nice tech ground through the trees. I was looking for the cap in the center, but the double snipers sniping away. He gets it. He survives. Oh, now he sees smoke in the center. Cap's already complete. The Tiger coming across. Tommy's upgraded with the pyrotechnics though. They're going to have that long range sight. Good at spotting for the Firefly. T-34 is not fully healthy, but backed up by the S-285, so they feel relatively safe. Yeah, Walking Stuka not terribly good against units inside the trench. Not much is though, honestly. Ooh. He's almost go down to the Comet there. Tiger not having a super effective match so far. all the SU-85s inching forwards on it, going chasing. Spinning around marked vehicle. Panther coming in from the side though. SU-85s switching directions. They're highly vetted. No AT guns here in support for the Axis. Here comes the SU-76. Main gun crit on one of the SU-85s. Panther blitzing out, also getting a main gun crit. SU-85 not enough damage. And the SU-76 rather, not enough damage.
We have only 50 points remaining.
Finish off that kill. And a fresh Jagdtiger for Artavick. Axis looking in a very dangerous position here though. 47 VPs, they're about to lose control of the third one as well, so they're going to be draining out very, very fast. And they don't have much capping infantry left either. Tiger also very damaged. T-34 going for a base assault. Looking for the low health Panther. He's going to find it too. Oh, but he bounces the killing blow. Must be enough for engine damage. Nope. And Jagdtiger connecting. SU-85 very low after that. Here's Supremacy coming through for Guard2707 on the other side. Oh, doing a lot of damage to his own units. Almost lost his whole army. A bit of bad manners there at the end. And the Axis throwing the towel. Well, close game. Back and forth one, you know. The Allies had like a pretty strong first, maybe like 5 to 10 minutes. And the Axis fought back and had maybe like a 10 or 15 minute period of dominance. But really, I don't think the Jagdtiger performed that well this game. The Allies doing a good job staying on either side, not fighting too much through the center of the map. Jagdtiger uncertain of whether to hard to commit to one of the other lanes. Didn't see too much action. And as you can see here, it's just generally harder to use than the Elephant with the spotting scopes just constantly having vision. There's such a huge edge, which is why Jägerarm is so popular compared to the Jagdtiger. That extra bit of sight from that commander is just a game changer in these big team modes. Well, I'll wrap on that, guys. If you like your game to be cast by me, details are in the video description below. Otherwise, I'll catch you all for the next thrilling installment. Goodbye. And good luck.